Good day everyone, I am Jan Marcy Tirao from Group 3. Now we will tackle what is nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen cycle. What is the nitrogen cycle? Nitrogen cycle is biogeochemical process through which nitrogen is converted into many forms, consecutively passing from the atmosphere to the soil to the organisms and back into the atmosphere. Nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle is biogeochemical process which transforms the inert nitrogen present in the atmosphere to a more usable form for living organisms. Furthermore, nitrogen is a key nutrient element for plants. However, the abundant nitrogen in the atmosphere cannot be used directly by plants or animals. Watch till the end this video to explore how the nitrogen cycle makes usable nitrogen available to plants and other living organisms. Process of nitrogen cycle. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 processes of nitrogen cycle. The first process is nitrogen fixation. The second process is nitrification. The third process is assimilation, and the fourth one is ammonification. The last but not the least, fifth process is denitrification. The first process is nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation can occur either by atmospheric fixation, which involves lightning, or industrial fixation by manufacturing ammonia under high temperature and pressure conditions. This can also be fixed through man-made processes, primarily industrial processes that create ammonia and nitrogen-rich fertilizers. Types of nitrogen fixation. We have 1, 2, 3 types of nitrogen fixation. The first types of nitrogen fixation is atmospheric fixation, industrial nitrogen fixation, and biological nitrogen fixation. Atmospheric fixation. A natural phenomenon where the energy of lightning breaks the nitrogen into nitrogen oxides, which are then used by plants. Industrial nitrogen fixation. It is a man-made alternative that aids in nitrogen fixation by the use of ammonia. Ammonia is produced by the direct combination of nitrogen and hydrogen. Biological nitrogen fixation. We already know that nitrogen is not used directly from the air by plants and animals. Bacteria like rhizobium and blue-green algae transform the unusable form of nitrogen into other compounds that are more readily usable. These nitrogen compounds get fixed in the soil by these microbes. The second process of nitrogen cycle is nitrification. In this process, the ammonia is converted into nitrate by the presence of bacteria in the soil. Nitrites are formed by the oxidation of ammonia with the help of Nitrosomonas bacteria species. The third process of nitrogen cycle is assimilation. Primary producers. Plants take in the nitrogen compounds from the soil with the help of their roots, which are available in the form of ammonia, nitrite ions, nitrate ions, or ammonium ions, and are used in the formation of the plant and animal proteins. This way, it enters the food web when the primary consumers eat the plants. The fourth process of nitrogen cycle is ammonification. When plants or animals die, the nitrogen present in the organic matter is released back into the soil. The decomposers, namely bacteria or fungi present in the soil, convert the organic matter back into ammonium. This process of decomposition produces ammonia, which is further and used for the other biological processes. The last process of nitrogen cycle is denitrification. Denitrification is the process in which the nitrogen compounds make their way back into the atmosphere by converting nitrate into gaseous nitrogen. This process of nitrogen cycle is the final stage and occurs in the absence of oxygen. Denitrification is carried out by the denitrifying bacterial species Clostridium and Pseudomonas, which will process nitrate to gain oxygen and gives out free nitrogen gas, a byproduct.